Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Foundry. Now this is a factory builder I've had my eyes on for some time now, so when Paradox Interactive reached out and asked if I wanted to do a sponsored video, my answer was of course yes. So if you want to check out Foundry when it releases on the 2nd of May, be sure to boost your link in my description. Anyway, let's head straight into single player. We'll do a new game. We get to pick a map seed. Nice. And then we start falling from the skies onto this alien planet. All right, and basically we've landed down. Our aim is to mine the planet for metal. And oh my goodness, look at the tree. Look at the girth of that tree. Damn, boy! But yeah, what we're after are metals like these. So we're going to have to collect them. We're going to have to smelt them down. So first off, let's have a look at our map. So this is where we are. This is our landing location. You can see there's some ores dotted about. The map, by the way, it's an infinite voxel world. So that just keeps going forever, presumably. Anyway, in our inventory, if we just grab our ore scanner, let's shove it down in 2. And then when we press 2, we can do a scan. You can see on there, we've got some ore. So the one straight ahead is this one, exoferrite ore. And if I scan again, there's another one over this way, the technomore. So in the top right, our task is to get 100 of each. So let's whip out my little friend, the drill. I don't know what it is. I love drills that look like this. Like something about a big yellow shiny drill. Just gets me excited. But yeah, so we can mine all of this. As we mine these large pieces, we're getting like quite a lot of ore. You can also just mine like the ground, and that gives you like a very small amount each. But pretty sure these are like unlimited, so that's good to know. Anyway, that's 100 of the blue ore. We'll go get 100 of the other ore, but we'll also have a little look at. We can drill just the ground, so we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. And you'll see as these have been drilled, they will just like fall away. So yeah, as first suspected, we have a very efficient drill going on here. Anyway, after a bit of mining these, we now have all the ore we need, and we can come back to our drop pod because over here we've got built-in smelters. So if we insert that, that will turn the ore we've got into plates. There's another one over this side, so we can insert the technum as well, and that will give us rods. So that is burning away, polluting the atmosphere nicely. It's just what we like to do in these sorts of games. All right, so we got 10 plates, so we'll take those. We've also got 10 rods now, and with those we can head into the crafting menu. And so we're going to build some of these building blocks. These are essentially foundations. Let me grab a few more of these rods and plates. All right, and then we can just start building the foundation. And you can do click and drag, which is always good. So with our foundation here, we can then build on this a drone miner. Now that's going to take a little drone, and that's going to drill all this. So we've got some automation going on. So in the crafting menu, in order to build a drone miner, we need 10 of the plate, which we do have. But then we need 8 machinery parts and 6 electronic parts. So if we head into components, they're the machinery parts, which we create out of the plates. So we needed 8 of those. And then for these electronic parts, you can see that needs rods as well as wire coil. Now you can just make the wire coil by itself using the rods, or you can click this, and if you look in the bottom left, can you see it actually makes the coil first? You can see in the top left, that's what it's doing. That's actually quite handy. It means you don't have to like make stuff before you can make stuff. All right, and it means now we have a drone miner. So if we shove this on there, boosh. So that is that in. However, there's no power. So I'm going to craft a biomass burner. And the reason I've put all of these on a foundation is because buildings on a foundation, they all share power. It's not just concrete under here. There's loads of wires and plugs and all sorts. So for a biomass burner, we need plates, we need electronic components, and we need rods. I've got all of those, so let's grab one of them. You can then build that. I'm going to shove it in that corner. And then you can see here, we're missing fuel. So we've got to chop down some girthy trees. So what? I'll pull out my drill and we will get drilling into this. Boosh. See you later, tree. But it's not just trees you can drill. You can drill like these little planty things, these weird mushroomy things, and presumably these ginormous trees. So let's give this a drill. I love a game where I can deforest stuff. All right, so with a load of biomass, let's head back. I quite like the noise like my running makes. I really sound like a robot. I mean, I guess that's because that's what I am, really. All right, so anyway, that's all my fuel in. You can see that is now burning away nicely, which means we have these little drones, and they're collecting us loads of ore. Oh, there's loads of them. There's 4 of them. But sweet. Next up, I want a smelter because I want to smelt all this stuff without having to take it back to my dropship. So in the crafting menu, we've got the smelter there, which we can afford already. So let's wang this next to that. So we now have this smelter ready to go next to it. However, it's waiting for an item. It can't just take stuff from here next to it. We've got to build conveyors, and that's what these on the front allow us to do. So we got normal conveyors, we got sloped conveyors. We've also got these loaders. Now, in order to build those, we do actually need the plates initially. So I'm gonna take all of those. Thank you, guys. I'm then gonna shove my ore into this smelter, and then that is now smelting away. And it's worth noting, this is way more efficient than this guy behind me. So that is good. The skies are darkening already. Oh, look, there's our spaceship up there. I think that's where we came from. So I think they're just like chilling up there, waiting for us to do all the hard work. They're a bit like I'm up there, editors down here doing the editing, doing the hard work. And by the way, unfortunately, this game does have night cycles. Fortunately, though, we do have a flashlight, although it's a bit dim. I was expecting that to be brighter, not gonna lie. Anyway, let's take those plates out, and then yes, we can craft some conveyors. We can't do a loader yet. I think that's because we need more rods. So let's head over to this. We'll do a bit more manual mining of this. I reckon if we just get rid of all these shards, I think the drones, like, they more focus like on the ground. So now we've completely flattened that. We can head back to here, insert all of that, and then we can take rods as they're made, which means we can now craft some loaders. And basically these go on the door panel to basically allow us to take things from there and then shove them into there. So with the conveyors we crafted, we can then go from there over to there. And look, now the ore comes out of this machine into this one where it gets smelted into plates. Right, so now we've just got to expand our operation. So I'm going to have 2 smelters over this side, and then I'm going to build exactly the same thing over here as well. So if we build like that, we can then shove another smelter there. We can then have a loader there, a loader there. Then we can conveyor like that into there. And then where we're collecting all that ore, that's now split into that output and this output. And then we got 2 smelters on the go, making us twice the plates. Decent. Right, now I've just got to head over to where this other ore is, and I'm going to build... Hang on, I think I need my scanner. Where is it? It's there. I think because I got rid of all the shards on the surface, it was hard to see. Anyway, foundation goes in. We'll wang the drone miners, the biomass burner. We'll do some deforestation. All right, and then we've got some more on the go. All right, and then just like that, we have 2 smelters on the go, making us some rods. Nice. So next up in the science tab, we need to build one of these, a research server. So if I just go and grab all the rods and plates that I've made so far, we can then build this thing. Now it's a 3x3 grid, and it requires power. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shove it like just sort of out the back there. So that's that building in. But in order to use it, we need to create some of these science packs. So they just require machinery parts and rods. So we can make 3 of those. Again, you can see in the bottom left, it creates all the little components it needs to make them before making the actual pack itself. But with all 3 of those done, we can then shove them into this so we can do some research. So if we say shove in the research packs and then research interface. Oh boy, we got a tech tree. Oh, it's not actually like, it's like an inverted tech tree. It's like a tech iceberg, a tech berg. Anyway, first thing we can research is an emergency beacon. Start. But then after that, we can move on to other things. Assembler, that requires 5 science packs. We can add inventory slots, better drills. Oh man, 50 science packs. Okay, we may need to try and automate the science packs. Now I imagine we'll do that with the assembler that we're going to have to build by hand to start with. Anyway, we can now craft an emergency beacon. And apparently this is where people will come and like help us. So we probably want a fairly flat open space. So I'm just gonna mine some of this stuff out the way. Get out the way rocks, get out the way trees. All right, so I think that's a fairly nice open flat space. So if we craft that there, we've then got this button around the back of it where we can send an emergency signal. So, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Right, so apparently a huge bot just dropped on. Oh, yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh, look at this guy. So, yeah, he just dropped down from space. So if we dismantle this with that, boosh, we can then place this down, which is what we just dismantled. And then we've got our bot. Right, so this little thing has just come down. He's told us, where's our spaceship? He's basically said there was like a huge explosion. I think you can see like bits of the spaceship like all floating about the place. So we're going to attempt to send some supplies back up there. So hopefully they can rebuild. It looks in a really bad state though. Really bad. All right, so as suspected, we got to research the assembler. Why is this thing turned off? Are we out of power? We're out of power. Thankfully, I do have a load of biomass stored from where I did some deforestation earlier. So we'll keep that going. But yeah, we got to craft some science packs. Did we need 3 or 5? Yeah, we needed 5. So they will be crafted. I think whilst they're crafting, I'll just do a little bit more deforestation. Being a Brit, I am just destroying the natives, which is what I've always done, apparently. So this comes pretty naturally to me. Boosh. Oh, wow. I'm also slightly intrigued. Like, can you just drill down? I mean, I have played Minecraft. I know you're not really meant to do this, but I want to know, oh, how deep it goes. We're into a stone layer. I've turned my flashlight on because it got quite dark. Ooh, this cannot be mined yet. You need to research a higher mining force level. Okay. Oh, no. Look how deep I am. Hello, Mr. Robot Man. Can you pull me out? Good job. That was really useful. I really like your tail, by the way. You remind me of Paddy, like, walking around. Like, that is classic Paddy with a stick. Right, anyway, let's shove our research things in there. We can then research the assembler. Start research. All right, look, there's the mining force 1. There's also a mining force 2, like, all the way down here. So that's really at the bottom of the iceberg. We're literally only at the tip. So I don't think we'll ever find out what's at the very bottom of the map. But for now, you right, mate? You've fallen into the left nut there, haven't you? Right, anyway, let's have a look at this assembler then. So, assembler, we can build 34 of them. Okay, let's just build 1 for now. And then, right, okay, this is quite a big boy. It's another 3x3. And presumably, this is going to need the actual ores from the smelters. So I think let's build a load of foundation pieces. All right, then we can build this thing. Oh, I built right up to my landing location there. I think that should be fine, though. So that is in. So we can configure the assembler. Oh, this can make whatever we want. So whilst it would be cool to, like, build all of these stuff, I think the sort of most sensible thing to build are probably these science packs, so we can do more research. So they need rods as well as machinery parts. Now, this over here, this does create... Oh, this creates the plates, not the rods. And then machinery parts, they take the plates. Okay, so I think we need an assembler to make the plates and another assembler to make the science packs. So if we wang a load, can I shove a loader next to this? I hope my conveyors don't join, but then we can bring plates out there and then conveyor them up. I think I just got to press this button on top to make that an output. Yes, and then the plates are coming out. They go into here, and then I just got to configure this to make those machinery parts. Boosh. So now that is making machinery parts. Then I'm going to want them to come out of here into another assembler like that, and then just toggle that so that's an output. So you can see the machinery parts go into this assembler now, and this is going to be the one that makes the science pack. So this just needs rods now. So if we shove a loader up there as an input, and then just make some sloped conveyors as well as normal ones. What I'm hoping is from this... Oh, we've run out of power. Boosh. From this, where the rods are made, you can just shove a bit of foundation down there, shove a loader there, and then hopefully we can go like that. Actually, can I just... Oh, I can keep that in the air. I don't need the slopes. Oh, decent. Okay, we can come all the way up to that point, then bring this over to there, rotate it that way, and then we will need a sloped conveyor to go up like that, and then finally a conveyor there. That's an intake. I think I've just got to go set this one as an outtake. An outtake? Output. Why is it... Did it say outtake? No, intake. Yeah, intake. Why is it not input? It's intake, but output. English language, man. It always gets me. But yeah, now we've got loads of rods coming along here, which means this assembler should start making some science packs. Now, the question is, can I automate? Yes, I think I can take the science packs into here. We're going to get a bit of conveyor spaghetti going on, I think. If I just build a few loaders, build a few more conveyors, then we can have that come out onto a conveyor that goes down. And we'll just take these around here and shove it on there. And then that can go to an intake. And then I guess we just got to set up the research so that it automatically does stuff. So what do we have there? We've got character improvement. I can make myself funnier. Or we can go build some basic infrastructure. I feel like... Oh, that's just more inventory slots. Okay, I don't actually care about inventory slots. Let's do the basic infrastructure. So start research. And then this should... Oh, no. Oh, no, I've made a massive mistake. I've made a massive mistake. That's meant to be output, and there's not meant to be any items. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that's how this worked. So where I've got the conveyor there... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Basically, where this assembler comes out, because the conveyors are all joined in a row, the machinery parts, they literally just come all the way through. So I've got to delete that conveyor. I've got to delete that ramp, and probably these two as well. And then hopefully if I do a conveyor that way, yeah, then they're separated. You can see in there are the things that I need. So if I just set this ramp to a down ramp, wang it there, shove a corner there. Yeah, then we have the science packs. However, this is all clogged with those. So let me just pick them all up. All right, there we go. Science packs are coming now. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Still, now this is researching the basic infrastructure, and it's doing it all automatically. Lovely jubbly. Oh, by the way, look, you can see the drones. They do actually mine the ground. Like, actually, they get rid of it after a while. Oh, so this will run out. Oh, I was hoping the ground was like infinite. So yeah, we will have to move some stuff around. Oh, we also... Can I automate power somehow? I don't think I can I? Not yet, anyway. Maybe there's another... Is there like some sort of power? Oh, a burner generator. I don't think that would be infinite. I probably need something like solar or... Oh, man, there's so much stuff to this. There's like piping. There's pumps. Oh, biomass farming. That could be what we want to do. Oh, I can get a jetpack. I want a jetpack. What the hell? There's cargo ships, underground mine. There's so much stuff in this. All right, anyway, our research is done. We have the basic infrastructure done, which means we've unlocked all of these things. Ooh, conveyor balancing, splitters. Oh, second lane of load. Oh, this is cool. And then some architecture stuff like railings and stairs. Okay, maybe the burner generator next. That's 20 science packs. Oh, I need to unlock all these things. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, I want to head to the burner generator. So yeah, let's do the ore scanner for the ignium. So I think that will just allow us to scan a new material. By the way, science packs are backing up. That is good news. Are you right, little mate? You got something to say, have you? Right, the robot just said my maths is bad and I need to do 8 smelters for each metal ore in order to fill up the conveyors. Yeah, because otherwise this thing's just full the whole time. Man, 8 smelters is a lot though. Also, it means completely surrounding these like exits, I think. And yeah, I'm realizing I haven't built this in the most sensible place. I think I need to move that one. Yeah, let's delete that, and that. I need to move that inlet to there so that it doesn't mess with the one with the door next to it. So now that goes straight in there and I can access this door here. The trouble is I'm not going to be able to conveyor that out without blocking this door, I don't think. So I need to move this back. And if I want to move that back, I got to move this back. I did not plan this through. But yeah, my main concern is when I build the... Oh, they can't... No, they can't float in the air. Oh, they can float in the air. Oh, so they can just mine underneath it. Okay, that's good. I didn't want to block, like, all the stuff underneath. So from these, I can just conveyor belt out. Yeah, so hopefully, little drones, you can still mine under these conveyors. I hope so, anyway. Anyway, the scanner's done. I'm tempted by the loader second lane thing. Does that allow me to, like, a loader with a 2-block pickup and drop-off range? Interesting. Anyway, for now, burner generator. So yeah, look, it's advised to automate the process by using ignium ore. So if we now scan, we should be able to find ignium somewhere. Yeah, that one over there, ignium ore. So I think we can use this ore instead of biomass so we can stop cutting down the trees. Oh, is it under the ground? It's under the ground. Oh, that's cool. So we got to mine down to it. Oh, I love voxel physics, not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm hoping to see under here. Yes, is that it? Yes, ignium ore. Decent. All right, I'm just gonna uncover all of this then. I'm picking up a lot of dirt, by the way. Yeah, nice. I think we've uncovered this side pretty much. So we'll just do a little bit more drilling. Right, so that's the ignium uncovered. So if I just drill some stairs to get out, this is where I'm going to put my next drone area. Actually, I might drill them down here and have this sort of under the ground so that as I walk around, it should be like sort of flush. So yeah, first things first, foundations. So shove those in. So then we want our drones to go like, I guess there. They don't have power yet. I may need a biomass burner just to like start it off until the burner generator's like up and running. Or maybe I can just put the burner generator down and then fill it with this igneous stuff. But yeah, we've got to wait for it to be researched. So I'm going to do a bit more drilling just to make us a bit more space. All right, I'm also just digging a trench as well. And you'll see why in a second. Right, so here's that burner. Oh man, it's massive. It's massive. Why is it so big? So I need to do a bit more drilling just to make room for it. But yeah, then it fits there nicely. So then if I just do a conveyor out of there and into there, 2 conveyors so they're all linked like that. And then if I just jump start this with a bit of the ignium that I drilled, and hopefully this has power, which will power the bots. They should drill their own out, and then that should head into here where we have infinite power for as long as this lasts. So yeah, you can see that's now going on the conveyor. That now is fully fueled up. So that is getting us power, but I can now take that power back to our base. If I just go into my foundations, remember these carry all the electricity along it, so I can literally build this in my trench that I did, and my trench goes all the way to our base. So if we just fill this all up, so we end up here, do that, then I think everything is linked, and this is now powered by that over there. If I want to power this up, I might just build another trench. I might just shove it under this conveyor. So I'm now drilling under the conveyor belt. I probably should have just removed the conveyor belt. This is a stupid way of doing it. But then that will link to this foundation. So if I just build back like this, then boosh, I think everything is linked up, so I no longer need my biomass burners. That is the theory anyway. Yeah, this produces 1.8 megawatts. Banging. All right, well, anyway, looking at the time, I've played this for far too long already. If you want to check out more, be sure to boost the like button and leave a comment below. Otherwise, check out the game yourself. Remember, this is a sponsored video, so there's a link in my description if you want to go buy it on the second of May. Thanks once again to the devs for sponsoring, and I will say peace, love, and oh, I didn't build a bridge. Bye, guys.